So I just left a very, very productive and amazing day at my school site. I ended up randomly teaching about 5 classes, 30 minutes each, so I'm not going to over exaggerate and act like I taught 5 classes in 4 hours. But I did. They were just 30 minutes apiece. Had a really, really intense conversation with a student of mine who, in the population that I work with, this is a likelihood that they have mental health issues, severe, deep. It saddens me. It saddens me because I don't know where these teachers are coming from. I've been in education, but on different fields for a very, very long time. I've worked in mental health facilities and in group homes, always worked with this population, somehow educating and teaching. I believe that it does not have to happen the way that we think it does. It doesn't have to happen in a classroom all the time. I'm teaching kids every day I meet one. I'm teaching something. But I look at the people who are in these classrooms who are supposed to be teaching our future, who are supposed to be teaching them skills. They're not being built. It saddens me when I observe the things that are happening that we are lacking. And I question, are we not having teachers because the money is not there? Are we not getting teachers because specifically in this population, the population that I work, which is the considered, quote, at risk, the teachers that the students that are looked at down upon because they've got so many issues, and they're the troubled kids, so we send them to these other schools. But where are the teachers? Where are the teachers? And why don't we value our teachers? Why don't we value the people who really love kids, who really want to bring to them joy and make changes in their life? I had 3 classes I was teaching. It was supposed to be leadership class. When I tell you they ain't had no leadership teacher, and when I asked these kids, I said, what is a leadership class supposed to be in your mind? They said, I don't know. I said, well, what does leadership mean to you? I don't know, miss. What? These are our leaders of the future, but yet we can't even find a leadership teacher? And then the one time I tried to actually get a certification for leadership, they going to tell me I don't qualify to be a teacher. Word? Then what's the qualifications? Because I don't have a degree in early childhood education or advanced degree in education that I don't qualify. But when I tell you that I've met people who do have those degrees and they don't make no connections with these kids, and these kids are not striving and thriving and growing forward, I'm sad. I am so sad. This conversation I just had with this little boy today, and he ain't even little. I'm working with adults, y'all. I'm working with 18 to 25-year-olds. Speaking to a 23-year-old young black man who is struggling, and ain't nobody there to help him. So my only prayer today is that I hope that the conversation that I had to them, that the light that I saw in him, that I was able to talk to that light despite the darkness that he's in the middle of, that I was able to just see him and hold space for him, and hopefully for the rest of the day, whatever he goes through, that he can come back to that moment and say, somebody saw me today. Because that is what I know I was called to do, and it really, really, really makes me just fired up, frustrated, but fired up to keep going. So I hope that you guys today really recognize that when you meet people, you have a light that is put out there. And it can be used for good, or it can be used for bad. It can be motivating, or it can be limiting. But all I'm saying is think about who you meet and what you give to them and what they are giving to you. But in the end, recognize that you are in charge of putting forth something that encourages another human being. And then if it is a child, and if it is a young person, lead with encouragement. Lead with never allowing them to accept labels, especially if you work with the population that I work with, which is deemed at risk, or our minority kids and things like that. Lead with encouragement and recognize that your light is speaking to other people's light. And if you don't recognize that, come holler at me. I can help you find your light. Y'all have an amazing day. Be blessed. Be whole. And just remember to be encouraging and to be encouraged. Had to get this off my chest. Peace out.